A diplomatic controversy has broken out between India and the United States after a social media post shared by US President Donald Trump sparked strong criticism in New Delhi and beyond. Notably, the post, which included a transcript and video of remarks made by conservative commentator Michael Savage, used inflammatory language about immigration and referred to India and China in derogatory terms, including describing them as hellholes while criticizing US birthright citizenship laws. Well, the remarks, which were reshared by Donald Trump on his Truth Social platform, accused immigrants from countries such as India and China of exploiting the American system and included unverified claims about immigrant communities in the United States. The content quickly drew widespread attention and triggered backlash in both the countries. India's Ministry of External Affairs responded firmly with spokesperson Randeep Jaiswal, calling the comments obviously uninformed, inappropriate and in poor taste, adding that they do not reflect the reality of India-US relations, which have long been based on mutual respect and shared strategic interest. And the Indian government made it clear that it viewed the remarks as inconsistent with the tone expected in diplomatic discourse, though it maintained its broader emphasis on the significance of bilateral ties. Well, the comments also sparked strong political reactions within India as the opposition Congress party described the remarks as extremely insulting and anti-India, arguing that they hurt the sentiments of Indians and calling on the government to take up the matter with Washington more forcefully. The controversy added to domestic criticism of how Indian professionals and immigrants are portrayed in international political debates, particularly given the large presence of Indian origin workers in the United States, especially in the technology sector. Well, in the United States, the post also generated significant backlash. Members of the Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus condemned the language as racist and xenophobic, warning that such rhetoric could worsen discrimination against immigrant communities at a time when hate incidents are already a growing concern. Indian-American Congressman Amy Barra called the remarks offensive and beneath the dignity of the presidential office, highlighting the contributions of immigrant families to American society. Well, civil society groups including the Hindu American Foundation also expressed concerns, saying that the endorsement of such rhetoric by a sitting US president could embolden hostility towards South Asian communities in the country. They warned that inflammatory language of this nature risks increasing fear and insecurity among minority groups. Amid the backlash, the US Embassy in New Delhi issued a brief clarification, seeking to soften the impact of the controversy, reiterating positive remarks about India and its leadership, and emphasizing that the broader bilateral relationship remains strong. Well, the episode comes at a sensitive time for India-US relations, which have seen both the cooperation and tensions in recent years, while the two countries continue to deepen strategic ties in areas such as defense, technology and trade. Disagreements over tariffs, energy imports and immigration policy have created periodic strain. The issue of H-1B visas, widely used by Indian professionals, has also remained a recurring point of political debate in the United States. Notably, the controversy unfolds ahead of an upcoming visit by US Secretary of State Marco Rubio to India, which is expected to focus on stabilizing ties and addressing ongoing differences. And despite the current tensions, both the sides have reiterated that the overall relationship remains important and strategically significant, even as political rhetoric on immigration continues to create friction. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.